I'm thinking of this word called cognitive decline, which is your brain power starts reducing because you are starting to use AI more and more. You know, are we all becoming stupider because of all of you guys creating these amazing systems?
Serious cognitive decline. I am seeing this, for example, with some of our test engineers, right? People who test software. Because there are tools now to automate testing, which is a good thing. They are using that. But then earlier, they used to have the domain knowledge of the industry they're testing for. For example, if they're testing for FMCG or vendor management or procurement practices, they will know what they're testing for. That deep domain knowledge is going away because they are relying on automated tools now. And those tools are, the downside of the tools is that the chance of learning or osmosis of learning that happens, sometimes without even planned learning, the learning just happens, is going away.
So I will touch on two important parts to it, very important. So recently, 2 days back, there is a new article from IIIT, Delhi. They are going to allow students to use ChatGPT for their answers. You can now use ChatGPT to produce your answers. Fine. You have to also share your prompts. What made you, how did you derive this? Using this, you have to disclose your prompts and you have to share your prompts in an ethical manner. Now that's very important that they are taking that step. It's an article available in Times of India. You can just go through and read. It's a test kind of a model. They want to see what is your creativity behind creating the content answer that you wanted. So now it's the other way around. Okay, so people are going to use it. So that's one part of it. Second is we are growing at a very rapid pace in every industry. And if you wait for government to give you policy, framework, that's not going to happen. They don't have time to give all of that. By the time they come up with the policy and framework, we are half the way implemented the solution and we are moved. So it is always recommended, we tell, for your organization what is needed, you come up with your own policy framework. So policy framework should bring in your ethical, the way you use, the way you build application, all of that guideline should be brought in. Bring stakeholders like the students and parents into the policy. We are telling government today that bring startups like us into the policy discussion so that we can tell you. Similarly, the policies at school level for AI usage have to be there. And you give it to a vendor like us by telling, here is our AI policy and what all it will be. So that is the structure that we can still bring and ensure that the cognitive levels are still, the essence is still.
I can resonate with that because when we introduced SmartTail, one of the concerns some of the teachers were saying was, if this system corrects the papers and the teacher doesn't look at that, how does the teacher know a particular student is weak in a certain area? You lose that. So that is probably what it is, like a policy we probably need to have just to make sure that we fill that gap.